Well, hi, you beautiful people. This is Greatest Outcast. I'm joking. Hey, folks. I'm just running some tests here. Nothing special. Uh, I was supposed to start streaming way earlier, but I goofed up. So I kind of want to try this out. This new method I have here. You'll see what's going on sooner or later, but as of right now, no pressure. I'm not really trying to impress anybody out here. Just gonna go right on in. Oh, wrong one. Ha, see, we're already starting off terribly, terribly bad. Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Hero Rise, the Prodigy. This is a choose your own, or I guess choose your own choice adventure. Basically, I used to play a shit ton of these back in the day, but I got off my mobile game and I was like, I gotta get back to console. I ain't no peasant. Gotta get out of here with this savagery. JK, JK. I'm sorry, but when y'all have games like Diablo Immortal and you're spending over 20K just to get one full character, it's already over. It's done. It's GG. Cannot be me. So, Heroes Rise is a world. Well, we're gonna let the text go on through. So I won't be talking much. I want to let the um my bot my bot a bot named Davis. He's gonna read for us. He shall be the hero of this story or the villain. I don't know. Anyone could come in and probably make a choice. JK. It's all gonna be me. I want to be. Oh, so down here is just me playing something else because let's be honest. If I'm gonna be looking at this text here while reading, LMAO. Like I said, I want to spice things up. Spice things up. We're gonna be playing some skate here. I think that'll be the easiest to do with this. No, not really. I think it'll be the funniest. That'll be Skate 3 actually. But okay, great. You can't hear the Xbox. I'm pretty sure the audio you can hear is the desktop. And oh, someone's here. Hey, how's it going, man? Still haven't gotten that account? GG. But I wanna start this up. Heroes Rise, the Prodigy.
Part 1, Legend Has It. Chapter 1, Homeward Bound. A helicopter blade slices through the air inches away from your face, filling your nostrils with the smell of burning metal. You don't have time to process this, however, as a ball of flame unfurls in your direction. You leap onto a neighboring rooftop and tumble around a smoldering chunk of engine. Today was supposed to be your day off, but when you saw a news chopper careening out of control
What?
above the
Oh
city,
my god, you
you
saw
couldn't
that?
just stand by like a common
Bro,
pedestrian.
I'm a legend.
As you pull clear of the wreckage, you see that the ejected pilot floats high above the
Almost all the
rooftops from a
fallouts.
parachute, one that is crawling with licks of flame. It won't be long before the parachute burns through and the pilot drops hundreds of stories to his death. So, how are you going to save him?
So, since you are here, King, how are we going to save this fellow? Huh? Are we going to rip up the cables that run along the roof and use them to lasso the pilot down? Are we going to use the zip cord from your wrist holder and reel in the pilot? Or forget the pilot. He'll be there to steal himself into one of the rooftops. It's much more important to stop the burning wreckage falling from the busy chutes below. Oh no, we're in trouble now. What shall we do? I'm waiting for the answer. Alright. If you don't answer, I shall do it myself. Jesus, what the hell? Option 2 it is. We're gonna wheel in the pilot. Oh no, too late, I already chose. EA is not available. Lol. So the bot I'm using is on Google Chrome, and this might be a, you know, kind of a setup to do every now and then, but
You jump onto the ledge and use your finger to trigger the zip cord. It shoots from the top of your wrist, with a magnetized tip set to latch on to the pilot's metal seat. Your shot lands perfectly. Then, with great care, you begin to retract the zip cord, pulling the pilot safely onto the roof beside you.
damn right I do. Hero.
As your vision fades to black, you remove the virtual reality helmet and end your 3D gaming experience. You blink several times to adjust to the sunlight in the room, which pours in through sleek glass windows. Then you look across the conference table at a buttoned-up executive eyeing you. So, what do you think? They really ramped up the graphics, right? She blurts out.
Graphics.
Oh, don't spoil the surprise.
Damn.
Take the game home for your full report. You can collect your advance from the front desk on your way out. Thanks, as always. You are Virtuous Reality's best game tester, but this executive still doesn't know your name. You force a smile and remind her that you are named.
Alright, gotta go with the name. Well, this is Janie's voice. It was supposed to be Davis, so we're gonna go with the name Davis. No, we ain't using my name. But got Davis.
Right, Davis. Always a pleasure. The executive then strides out the door, no doubt on her way to a more important meeting. So you walk toward the front desk alone, thinking that you'd much rather be out there saving real helicopter crashes than testing fake ones. But hey, at least it pays the bills. Though not very well, you think as you accept a deposit for $100 at the front desk.
$100?
Adding this amount to your bank account brings you to a
He's
grand
broke.
total of $2,100. Not exactly rolling in dough, are you?
No. Let's check this out. So this is our stats here. So obviously the red is the more, not evil, but badass. Renegade is the best word, and the blue is the Paragon. Fame, justice, lawless, lawful, offense, defense, soloist, team player. Each with their own strengths and weaknesses, of course. So yeah, we are still 21K. I can't even say 21K. Got 2K in this bitch. So relationships unknown. That kind of spoils how many people we're gonna be meeting. But that's okay. It's alright. It's all chill. So here we go. So our scared just got boned.
You push all thoughts of money from your mind as you exit into the bustling streets of Millennia City. Nestled on America's west coast between Los Angeles and San Francisco, Millennia City is the shining beacon of 22nd century progress, not to mention the city you've called home for your entire life. You step into the crowd next to a woman whose skin is covered in fishy scales, each one reflecting a different color. You suppose this might surprise some people, but not you. NYC has finance, LA has entertainment, and DC has politics, but MC has heroes. It's the powered capital of the country. A fact you're reminded of as a sonic boom pulses through the air.
Hey, King, how's it
You
going?
look up to see twin blondes
Tight.
rocketing across the sky, a cloud of smoke left in their wake. You sigh, knowing that you belong up there with the legends instead of down here with the masses. These days, 1 out of every 3 people is born with powered abilities, and pretty much every one of them wants to be a hero. Especially now that powered heroes have eclipsed movie stars and music icons to set the standard for A-list celebrity. You'd also love to be flying home right now, considering that you have the power to fly. However, after one too many gruesome midair collisions, the Department for the Regulation of Powered Resources, DRPR, designated the skies for government-licensed travelers only. So flying is definitely off limits for you, but do you let that stop you?
All right. Are we gonna let the law tell us what to do? Are we good citizens and walk? Well, I think, of course not. What? I was born to fly. Let's go. Here we go, here we go. Oh yeah, tell me what you think of the music. I put on epic because it's a hero story. But we can change that to whatever.
Why on earth would you take the Metroway when you could be careening through the air, cutting your trip to a fraction of the time? Sure, the cost of transportation has grown insanely cheap since the Big Sur fusion plant was constructed and the economist Maria Prisco calculated the cure for inflation. But that doesn't stop the Metroway from taking forever during rush hour. Even though it would be very bad to get caught flying illegally, you've been soaring around MC ever since you could crawl fly, so you know all the best routes to keep yourself hidden from view.
Yeah.
Stepping into a deserted alley, you leap into the air and tense your muscles to kickstart your flight powers. Most people think flying feels like floating, but you know it really feels more like swimming. It takes a lot of muscle control and endurance. Luckily, you've been training for years, the way a runner trains for a marathon, so you can fly today without much trouble. You pull upward, feeling gravity work with you instead of against you. Keeping close to the cover of the rooftops, you begin to weave your way home, cruising in and out of clearings with missile precision. And when a helicopter buzzes its way through the sky above you, you can't help but smile.
Yeah, King, we're the hero. What are you talking about? Sure, we broke a little bit of the law. We're flying, but it's all good. Oh yeah, you gotta press Pokestart first. Then you'll get like automatically a few Pokeballs and be able to catch a few Pokemons. No, I gotta get on that too, actually. It's been a minute.
You drop down to the street as you enter your neighborhood, MC's Eastern Fringes.
You know what? Hold up a second. I'm changing this music. I'm changing this. It's on Surprise Me, so... Alright, so whatever plays. But here we go.
Which consists mostly of public housing projects,
Ooh, nice
pawn shops, and liquor marts. Despite its lack of charm, the Fringes are still home, so you start to relax as you approach your apartment building. A loud crunch of glass snaps your senses to attention. Half a block up you spot a body that has been thrown through the windshield of a car. A teenage boy with writhing snakes coiled around his outstretched arm stands on the sidewalk nearby. Before you can even blink, the body in the windshield leaps into the sky. It's another teenage boy whose woolly knees bend backward, like a goat's. Slugger, you curse to yourself, another animal gang fight. The Eastern Fringes are home to a large portion of the animalistic powered population, widely known to have the most interspecies tension. There's an especially fierce feud between two local Ani gangs, the Cloven and the Scales. As Goat Boy bounds through the air, Snake Boy reacts. His arm snakes surge forward, straightening their impossibly long bodies and clamping onto Goat Boy's thighs with their teeth. Snake Boy then whips his arms back,
Goat
using the
Boy,
snakes
Snake
as levers
Boy.
to smash Goat Boy into the pavement. Knowing Goat Boy won't be able to survive much more snake thrashing, you run toward the scene and...
Pog Boy. Yeah, you got Pog Boy too. Jeez. Alright, so I guess this is where we choose our fighting style. Are we going to be total blasters like assholes, or are we going straight for the gut? I mean, we're already breaking rules here. But I think I'm going to make the choice on this one. I feel like it should be a distance shooter. Yeah, I feel like we get some distance on us here. I didn't show you the stats here, so this is what's going on so far. Our choices will, of course, change us. But right now, we got 57% for Lawless. So I'm guessing I'm going to go for a Lawless defense. Is that even a good idea? Lawless defense. You know what? I feel like if we go all red, we might get a better ending. So we're just gonna go striking. Oh shit, here we go. Hurting combat.
You're on Snake Boy so fast, he doesn't even see you coming. In addition to your flight powers, you also have the ability to generate and wield surges of energy. Which power set do you want to utilize here?
Alright. Take Snake Boy out with a focus blast of energy. Fly tackle Snake Boy into a human battering ram. We got power cost. I don't need to use my power to end this. Dave is looking crazy out here. Alright, I'm kind of liking the blast, but how much power do we have? We have 98. And we don't know how to increase it. Or I forgot how to increase more. I'm assuming going to sleep. So I think we should go on full battering ram here. Use, 3, go like midway through. Not too much with 5, not using nothing at all. 0, right on 3, good balance.
Running at full speed, you jump forward and give yourself a boost with your flight powers. Rocketing like a bullet, you slam into Snake Boy and knock him into a nearby wall.
Like, I want to bop because I have Skate. Like, I'm listening to Skate right now. But I know if I put this music in, GG, DMCA is going to be like, hey, it was good. Knock me out. Alright, hold up. I just got to find good music in this. Afro beats. Oh, man. Yeah, let's try this out.
With Snake Boy diverted, you turn your attention back to Goat Boy. He's already bounding up the street, bleeding curses as he flees. Which is just as well. Your only goal here was to stop the teens from killing each other, since getting involved is technically an illegal act of vigilantism.
Illegal.
Before any powered individual can start a career as a professional hero, he or she must apply for a powered hero license. To lessen the number of applicants,
that sounds whack.
The DRPR makes the process rather lengthy and expensive. You've completed all the paperwork and passed the power competency tests, but you've been saving up for a while to pay the hefty application fee. So, with Goat Boy gone and Snake Boy neutralized, it's time to leave before you get into any unnecessary trouble. They were at it for almost 5 minutes and no one did a thing. You turn around to find a mother and her young daughter standing on the sidewalk, both looking relieved. The mother presses a tissue to the little girl's forehead against a small cut. They were blocking the door to our building, the mother says. We tried to run inside, but got hit with some debris. These Onigang fights have been getting so much worse lately. Anyway, who do I have to thank for stopping them?
Tell her who you are. The neighborhood needs to know you're watching them. License or no license. Is Davis a crackhead? We just committed a crime. You thought. So we're gonna say anonymous because LMAO. Since it's not even illegal. Get that fame used sofa. Eating fruit and watching Greatest Outcast build a skate character. Life is good. I wish life was much more simpler like that, you know. But thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying this so far. Okay, like real talk. Should I take the music off or on? I don't know. I feel like something needs to play in the background, but it can't be the game. Maybe. You know what? No, I can't. I think we're gonna do it. But like that's the thing though. Like I don't care. Like I'm trying to get this feeling, or I'm trying to get the feeling of Heroes Rise. But I feel like if I play Skate, like with Skate music, and then Hero Rise is just talking over, it's like damn. So yeah. And I can't find any like actual, I don't know, any music I think will be good. Maybe I could look online. But damn, that's, hold up, yeah. I guess we're going YouTube. No, I can't do that. All right, we'll just do it. F it. We're gonna try this again. Some epic music. This is gonna be sad. I'm pretty sure we just read this. But if not, I'm just doing my part to keep the neighborhood safe, you say. Shake her hand. Well, thank you, the mother says. Are you a real life-powered hero? The little girl whispers, gazing up at you. Oh yes, they are, the mother answers. Just get home safely, you say as you continue onward home, not wanting to admit that you aren't a real hero. At least, not yet. It says favorite flower, what the? And of course, this needs to get loaded up again. Damn you, bots.
When you finally walk into your apartment, you're hit with the familiar fragrance of flowers. That's thanks to your grandma, who is also powered. Her special ability enables her to communicate with plants, so as far back as you can remember, Grandma has filled your home with every kind of flower and foliage imaginable. Your apartment has always felt like a lush greenhouse, and you couldn't imagine it any other way. You drop your bag near the door and approach your favorite flower.
Favorite flower? Gunny. Whoa, how do you even say that? Hold up, pause. I might as well be the fall through intro.
Gun Metalia.
Gun Metalia. We're choosing the Gun Metalia here. Ooh, silver rose, eh? Liam Neeson voice, are you a boy or a girl?
Gun Metallia is a silver rose from a species with metallic foliage that Grandma has spent years breeding. You lean in to get a whiff of the rose, which always smells faintly of caramel, another one of Grandma's unique touches. I'm afraid Gun Metallia has been especially cross with me today, Grandma says, entering the living room. I had to dethorn her this morning, and now she feels particularly
You hear
vulnerable.
Grandma here? I had to dethrone
You know how roses
her.
get about their thorns, such as sore point. Well, tell Gun Metallia I think she's still a stomach.
No, it's not dethorn, it's
or no
dethrone.
thorns, you say,
Dethorning them is
approaching
literally like
Grandma.
taking their crown.
You know Grandma better
Damn.
than anyone, so you describe her style as.
Ah. Elegant, you say. Kooky. Oh, shit. But yeah, I say elegant. Yeah. Okay.
Grandma always wears her finest blouses, dyes her hair blonde weekly, and drips with large jewels and elaborate brooches. You kiss her hello, then step back and point to the new video game you've brought home. Another whopping virtuous reality deposit to add to the pot. Every little bit helps, you know that, Grandma says. Now if only I could teach one of these little darlings to start growing money for leaves. If anyone can do it, it's you, Gran, you say, walking toward the kitchen. What are we having for dinner? I'm starving. But you stop short as you see the feast laid out on the kitchen table.
Damn,
It appears
Grandma.
Grandma has cooked your favorite meal.
Grandma is
Happy
a
birthday,
baddie.
she says with a grin, hugging your side.
Bruh. And a big ass meal. Real one. Go that's mine, yes. Ha ha ha. It's over. Nah, go back, nah. Nothing to brag about.
You finally push your plate away, your stomach uncomfortably full.
Alright, we go. Time to learn the
You
flick it
love
system
Grandma's
again.
cooking, but it's usually pretty heavy, all meat and bread and pasta, since vegetables tend to scream at Grandma when she tries to eat them. Well then, now that you've eaten a proper meal, I can finally give you your present. Grandma says,
Present
turning
time.
to a shelf above the table where several potted plants sit. Their leafy vines hang down across the wall and create a lush, green curtain. Guadalupe, would you please? At Grandma's request, the nearest vine swings toward you, an envelope nestled between its lowest leaves. Go ahead, take it, Grandma practically squeals. I can't wait any longer. Knowing it'd be useless to object, you open the envelope, which is made of silk fabric, never paper, and pull out a card made entirely out of dried rose petals. Grandma never lets anything go to waste, especially not the remains of her best friends. And while this rose card is especially lovely, you're really stunned by what's inside. You finally push your plate away, your stomach uncomfortably full. You love Grandma's cooking, but it's usually pretty heavy, all meat and bread and pasta, since vegetables
That's
tend
the
to
best.
scream at Grandma when she tries to eat them.
Yes.
Well then,
Yes.
now that you've eaten a proper
Winning,
meal, I
Grandma.
can finally give you your
No
present.
vegetables.
Grandma says, turning to a shelf above the table where several potted plants sit. Their leafy vines hang down across the wall and create a lush, green curtain. Guadalupe, would you please? At Grandma's request, the nearest vine swings toward you, an envelope nestled between its lowest leaves. Go ahead, take it, Grandma practically squeals. I can't wait any longer. Knowing it'd be useless to object, you open the envelope, which is made of silk fabric, never paper, and pull out a card made entirely out of dried rose petals. Grandma never lets anything go to waste, especially not the remains of her best friends. And while this rose card is especially lovely, you're really stunned by what's inside.
I'm really liking this poison ivy like ability with plants. I feel like that should be a very OP move for a superhero, especially if you're one with nature. That really should be a power that's more like, you know, get more in depth with. Maybe Infamous 3 question mark.
A brand new DRPR issued Powered Hero license. For you. You read the license, double checking that the information listed really belongs to you.
There we go.
Department for the Regulation of Powered Resources, Hero License. Name, Davis Sterling. Gender, you identify as.
Decisions. I am V males. Oh damn, even more decisions. Oh, even on vocabulary. Okay, okay. We're gonna go with male. Alright.
Department for the Regulation of Powered Resources, Hero License. Name, Davis Sterling. Gender, male. Marital status, single. Orientation. Since
No
the
maidens.
21st century political disputes regarding sexual orientation and marriage, the government has required all citizens to declare their orientation along with their marital status. You may think it's a bit of an invasion of privacy, but it was a required field on your application. So, you answered that you are attracted to.
Yeah. Everyone loves everyone. I like the ladies. Next, your code name is. Oh, my code name. Oh shit. Alright. Let me just pause that for a second. Code name. Code name. Damn. Alright, so it's like a hero name. I mean, I'm not liking any of these. Alright. Let's see our stats here. Family 90, beautiful. Name. No, I can't say that. Maybe we should go with Bon Voyage from The Incredibles. But I don't think my guy does any bomb attacks, so dead move right there. Hoodoo you voodoo. The last honest bastard. But I think we should do all caps here. Now we're done. Now we is done.
Department for the Regulation of Powered Resources, Hero License. Name, Davis Sterling. Gender, male. Marital status, single. Orientation, attracted to women. Code name, The Last Honest Bastard. You stare down in disbelief at the license. Grandma has just given you the best birthday present ever. How, you start to ask, not sure where to begin. Someone just needed to pay the outstanding bill on your application, Grandma says, beaming. But Gran, this is too much. We can't possibly afford. Hush, Grandma says, crossing her arms. I had to spend
Grandma's
all
the
that
best.
extra potpourri money on something
What a
useful,
W,
didn't
Grandma.
I? Grandma smiles at you, then looks at the tree in the corner of the kitchen. She nods, and right on cue the tree begins to shake, letting loose a shower of sparkling seeds. Grandma only has that old tree shake shimmers on the most special of occasions. Thank you, Gran is all you can manage. It's only what you deserve, Davis, Grandma says, leaning back in her chair and stroking the shimmer tree. Besides, it's what your parents would have wanted.
Oh. Gigi the parents. By the Roots. Here we go. Yeah, that's a lot to read here. This must be the origin story for his mom and dad.
Chapter 2, By the Roots. Once upon a time, your parents, the Sound and the Fury, were Millennia City's most famous
The
powered
Sound
couple.
and the Fury.
When they met in high school,
Not bad.
they discovered that your mother's ability to generate vocal sonic waves perfectly complemented your father's ability to harness sound energy. Almost immediately after they arrived on MC's hero scene, the public became enamored with their budding romance and their harmonious power set. As they rose rapidly to the hero A-list, no villain was too dangerous for them to battle and no party was too exclusive for them to attend. This meant that you got to spend your childhood immersed in MC's finest hero high life, knowing that someday you'd fight alongside your parents as a famous hero. Until your 13th birthday. It was going to be the best night of your life, the first time your powers might begin to manifest. Your parents were at a press conference speaking about one of their recent successes, shutting down an assassin training academy masquerading as a public high school. They were supposed to say a few words about the mission and then come straight home to celebrate your big night. However, just as they were preparing to leave, a young villainess crashed the event. She was Miss Artillery, one of the Assassin Academy's teachers, and she entered ranting about how the Sound and the Fury had ruined her life. She quickly went on the offensive with her power to generate weaponry, and your parents moved to apprehend her. But for some strange reason, perhaps because they were in such a rush to get home to you, they miscalculated their joint attack. In what became the biggest news story of the year, the Sound and the Fury murdered Miss Artillery by...
Damn, became murderers. Whack. She deserved it. Miss Turley deserved to die. Ruining my day. Come on now. Not fair. So, liquefying her brain, snapping her spine, blowing out her heart. Holy shit. They going hard in the paint. Well, liquefying her brain does sound pretty cool. But I feel like snapping her spine sends the message, you know. Literally like a Kit Kat. Kit Kat, like you know, when you snap a Kit Kat, that's the message. That's the whole thing. That's the gist. So I feel like you snap the spine, like Bane did with Batman, the point will get across. Snapping her spine. Now let's hear by Davis himself about this tragedy. Don't do this to me, Davis. Load up. Come on. Darn. Once again.
While your mother disoriented Miss Artillery with a shot of sonic vertigo, your father moved to physically disarm her with his sound-enhanced strength. You still don't know whether your mother miscalculated the power of her sonic boost or your father misjudged the pump-up he had received. Either way, when your father grabbed Miss Artillery, her spine crumbled like rubble underneath his fingers.
Ouch. Uh-oh. This doesn't sound good for mom and dads. They're sorry. What about all the good deeds they've done? Why would you throw them in jail just for one murder? That's actually pretty ass.
This certainly wasn't the first time a hero had accidentally used fatal force
Yeah, that's what I'm
against a
talking
villain.
about.
Traditionally, this mistake would require a fair amount of community service and a hefty fine, especially for heroes of your parents' caliber. However, this accident came on the heels of a recent string of excessive hero-on-villain brutality, and their case fell into the hands of Judge Victon, an up-and-comer who was making a play to become MC's mayor. Deciding that a harsh ruling would set the perfect example for his zero-tolerance campaign against heroic brutality, Judge Victon passed the harshest sentence ever given to any powered hero. Citing a murderous
Judge
misuse of
Victon.
powered ability, he sentenced your parents to a life term in the Devoid, a maximum security facility for cowards, without visitation rights. The last time you saw your parents was on the day of that infamous sentencing, right before the police escorted them
Damn.
to the Devoid. You'll never forget the image of your mother and father in orange jumpsuits, handcuffed and shamed, their spirits broken. Judge Victon wouldn't even let them hug you goodbye. Your mom couldn't stop crying as the police escorted her away. But as your dad followed, he turned to you and said the words you've come to live by. Don't let this stop you, Davis. Become a hero for us.
Okay, so I just want to say, Judge Victon, Judge Victon, you can suck my fists, or I'm about to put them in your face. Damn, this dude didn't even let me hug my parents goodbye. Trash. Scumbag. Degenerate. He wants to be mayor? Get that man out of here. Whose man's is that? Where's his family? Really, you're gonna let that man, where's his mom and dad? You know, where, you telling me his parents gonna let him take away another parents from their kid? Couldn't be me. Well, Dad gave us that encouraging words. Be a hero. We're not doing a good job of that, but hey, that's okay.
Your father could not have known the profound effect those words would have on you, especially after his unjust treatment at the hands of the legal system. As a result, you have very strong beliefs regarding the law.
Wait, I don't think we could get off in this, right? Like we're stuck on the skateboard in the first game? Shit, I think we are. But Eva Mayo, look at these options. I'll always follow the law in order to avoid my parents' fate. However, I don't necessarily mind getting a little bit creative with the law if the situation absolutely calls for it. I have no problem with breaking the law, but I try to follow it whenever it seems reasonable enough. I have absolutely no respect for the law. I know that I have to live by my own rules. Oof. Alright, so we pretty much gotta either hoard ourselves to the wall, or we just say F it, no rules. I mean, the law didn't help out my parents, but I feel like being too evil might be a bad idea. Something just, I don't know. Well, we're already 57% lawless. You know what? Go big or go home, I say. No respect for the laws. Get that thing out of here. It is disgusting. Ew. Gross. We're gonna keep Jenny as the voice because I'm gonna have to reload this bot once again.
Flying illegally and small acts of vigilantism are child's play. You're not going to let anything, especially not the broken
Yeah.
legal system, stand in the way of your heroic rise.
That's right. Be a hero one way or another. Seems like we're getting the family name here, but let's hear what Jenny has to say.
After the trial, your parents' considerable fortune was transferred to Miss Artillery's estate and you were assigned to live with your only living relative, your grandma. However, moving in with her wasn't so simple. Over the course of their careers, your parents had amassed a deadly collection of enemies, each of whom would be thrilled to seek revenge on the Sound and the Fury's now defenseless family.
Oh wow.
So the court enrolled you and Grandma in the Powered Family Protection Program, PFPP.
That's some witness
You and
protection.
Grandma were given brand new identities. The Sterling name was assigned to you, though you at least got to keep your first name.
Not even our real names.
Grandma
That's
suddenly
crazy.
found herself forced to live on a pitiful PFPP stipend and had to move you into a small apartment in the eastern fringes. She
Yo,
also had to
King,
pull
what's
you
up,
out
what's
of your
up?
fancy, powered-only private school and enroll you in the local public school. In the course of a few short months, your life became entirely
So
unrecognizable
I'll give
to
it a
you,
second.
and it has never been the same since. That's why, every day, you remind yourself of who you really are. Your
So-
real family name is.
So basically, my mom and dad, the Sound and Fury, great name duo too. Miss Archerly came in for a surprise attack at a celebration. Our parents killed her, like her spine snapped. And then some judge is like Judge Victon. This guy's like, hey, you know what? We need to set a principle here. I want to be a mayor. So let's give you the max time in the Devoid, some super jail place. And then that's why now I don't respect the law. And we're in the witness protection program because ever since they went to jail, all the villains are like, whoa. Looks like they got family. Time for some payback. So we changed up our names and we're here in the Powered Family Protection Program. Sounds lovely. You know, they could just not arrest our mom and dad here, but whatever. So our real family name here. All right, we're going to create our own. So Davis, what's a good family friendly hero last name? Davis Sucker Punch Yo Ugly Ass. A name of winning. The legend begins.
So Davis Sucker Punch Yo Ugly Ass was no more, giving way instead to Davis Sterling. And you found that the Sterling version of yourself was vastly different, forced to grow up way faster than anyone
shit.
ever should. Back in the kitchen, you look across the table at Grandma. She's the only other person in the world who understands how you feel. After all, she was forced to abandon the life she had built for over 70 years to enter the PFPP with you. Despite this, Grandma has still managed to start over and find a way to be happy once again. And without her, you'd have had no shot at becoming a hero. Thank you, Gran. You repeat, fighting
Thank you,
against the lump
Grandma.
forming in your throat. Oh, hush up, Grandma says, wiping at her cheeks. What are you waiting for? You've got a career to start.
Good. Alright, so on to Heroes. Didn't see that in Skate. Nothing happened there. Oh, jeez. Face planted that shit.
You run into your room, where you've made sure not to keep any plants, since you don't need Grandma's best spies hanging around. It is decorated plainly, but what truly makes the room yours is the wall filled with framed posters of your favorite powered heroes. Featured centrally are your parents in their classic Sound and Fury costumes, right next to your favorite powered hero, Rebellion. He has been your idol ever since you were a little kid. You've got plenty of other posters on your hero worship wall, but whose career do you want to emulate most, the team players or the solo heroes?
Here we go. So am I a solo? Oh damn, that guy busted ass. Hey yo, Paul Rodriguez, you good? Need a break? Need some milk? Alright. So how we doing this? Rebellion, leader of the Millennial Group, MC's #1 power team. The Everyman Brigade, MC's most prominent work-for-hire team. Static, the Eastern Fringe current champion. Black Magic, MC's latest hero heartthrob. Heartthrob? What the? I think I remember. No. Nah, I don't remember shit. It's too long ago. So I kind of want to be a soloist. Let's be honest. Why we get scrub lords in our team? We can just do it ourselves. So that I'm guessing these two are like soloists here. So let's just do this. Maybe. What's going on here? What's going on with this guy?
Named after Static Lane, the Fringe's most infamous crime-clogged street, Static is one of the few heroes to stand up to the injustices of life in the Eastern Fringes, since most heroes concentrate on more glamorous and less dangerous work outside of the Fringes. However, no one has seen Static in months, a troubling mystery that has gone unsolved.
Not a bad guy to follow, kind of like Batman. I work alone. These are my streets. Alright. Go.
Every morning, you stare at the hero wall and envision what your own poster will look like among these famous heroes. Peeling your eyes away, your attention wanders down to the video game you're supposed to be testing. Now that you have your license, you can finally quit the game testing job, since there are dozens of ways for heroes to earn a living. Most of these paid jobs are very difficult to obtain, though. You've heard the horror stories about the endless lines at the DRPR to collect powered hero unemployment. Still, you don't think twice about tossing the video game in the trash and reaching for your single most prized possession, your The Last Honest Bastard costume. As you suit up, you pull a mask over your face to protect your identity. Even though no one would ever recognize you as the Sound and the Fury's child now that you're all grown up, you don't need anyone discovering your sterling identity and coming after Grandma. You've been perfecting the right costume for a long time, since it's your calling card as a hero. Knowing this, you've chosen a color scheme that's...
Ooh, okay. Alright, here we go. We definitely can't do this. I think we're going on the path of being a hero, not the hero the parents envisioned, so we're gonna have to change it up here. I'm kind of liking the black metal gray, intimidation. That's actually a great start right there. Let's just black metal gray. People are gonna be scared of the last honest bastard. we might as well just, every time you put on your costume, you can't wait to use your powers. So you snap your fingers, generating a small pop of energy, which also happens to be your favorite color. So like our energy, like glow, ego, or aura. Create my own color. How does one create their own color? I guess he's light red. Gold. Well, I am black and gray. So okay, so black, gray, intimidating. Well, what would be intimidating colors? I mean, red would be the obvious answer, but I feel like that's too easy. Black, gray, or orange? I feel like orange might be kind of there, you know. Yeah, I feel like orange might be a good choice for this. Oh shit, we gotta play skate. Oh man, it's like playing horse in basketball, but you gotta do tricks and you don't do the trick, you're gonna get a damn letter. But you know, at the beginning it's easy, but when we get to like the more advanced level of this game, you want to throw a controller.
As the pop of orange energy fades, you look over your costume in the mirror. Knowing that style without substance means very little, you've also chosen design features that amplify your powers. Truth be told, you'd have been able to afford your hero license way sooner if you hadn't spent so much money on your most prized upgrade.
This dude bailed. Sad. Not a chill shoot. Under my watch. Yo, Don, how's it going? No, this is a chill shoot. It's all good. It's all good. I was supposed to stream way earlier, but I lost track of time, lost the mojo. So I'm here trying to experiment on this. I'm playing skate while having y'all listen to a choose your own adventure kind of story. This is about a hero's rise, a hero, us hero. I mean, let's check out our stats here, to be honest. 69 lawless. Oh, jeez. You can't make this up. So, 69 lawless. I don't know how we got justice to 57. I'm slacking here. Offense 57, soloist 57. We're trying to be cool here. Oh, Victon, he's the judge that threw our parents away because our parents were like trying to save the day. Then Miss Artillery, the bad girl, came in, doing some stuff. Something went wrong with the equipment of the Sound and Fury parents, and her spine just snapped. GG. So this asshole right here, the judge, was making a political play. He was like, yeah, let's send them to jail for life. And that was it. I don't like the law. I don't respect it because it's corrupt. This is Hero's Rise. It's kind of like a read, choose your own adventure. I'm using a bot to read at least like a lot of the text, and then when it comes time to choose, it's either me or I pass it off to you guys. And for the music, I chose the epic radio sound, but I'm not so sure if this is working out too well. How do you feel about it, Dive? Is it okay for you, or like can you hear my voice while the music's playing and the bot playing at the same time? I know you can't hear Skate playing, that's for sure. Turn that off for sure. Too much copyright business there. Oh, actually, right now we need to choose our upgrade. Aerodynamic rounded curves and small back wings for maximum speed. Audio's nice. All right. A rocket backpack to channel access energy and add propulsion to my normal speed flying. Large metal wristbands that store energy for blasting. Okay. So focus on speed in flight, focus on attack, and a little bit of in between. I don't think in between is going to help us out here, so super fast. Well, we don't need to be defensive. We need to be offensive, so let's just get all the power here. We're going to be doing a lot of blasting. Oh yeah, that'll work out just fine. Alright, so as the AI is reading, I will be playing some Skate. But just enjoy the story that is Heroes Rise.
As you, the last honest bastard, stand there in your perfect costume and with all of your intentions set, you realize that you're finally ready to start your hero career. But becoming a legendary hero means more to you than just fulfilling your own dreams. It's also about redeeming the Sucker Punch your ugly-ass name. You have one ultimate goal, to become an A-list hero and reveal to Millennia City that you are actually the Sound and the Fury's child. You know that achieving this level of success is the only way to restore honor to your parents and redeem your family's legacy in the hero world. And because it's so important to your end goal, one central question constantly plagues you. In your rise to become a legend, is it more important to focus on achieving fame or upholding justice?
I have a free chat too. Yeah. I was thinking about reading it myself, but I thought to myself, I kind of wanna save my voice. I did a Nollie 360. If this guy can't do a Nollie 360, he's a sad bot. It's over for this guy. His career is done. I don't want to pay attention to that guy. He's sad. All right. I'll need everyone to know my name to get to the top. I don't care what they're saying, as long as they know. As long as they're talking about me, I don't care what they're saying. I don't care if they say I'm a psychopath, as long as they know me. Having people know who I am is always going to help, but only if my reputation as a hero is worthwhile. It is vital that I uphold justice first and foremost, but that doesn't mean I can't smile for the press once a mission is accomplished. You know, I have some time for the fans. Always doing the right thing will make my hero worthy of legend. I'll get to the top by never compromising my commitment to justice. Ooh. I don't care what folks are saying. I'm Batman. What are you talking about? First one. Think I care about what people think about me. Come on now.
For having the courage to begin your hero rise, your legend has already increased. Your legend level is the most important meter for gauging your success in the hero world and is affected not only by the decisions you make, but also by any fluctuations in your public image. Rebellion's legend is the highest on record, an astounding 100, so that's your ultimate goal. Your legend level is tracked on your hero license. You flip it over and see you've got a long way to go since your current legend is a lowly one.
One. Okay. Yo, Shingo repeated trick. Come on, bro. Repeated trick. I didn't want to repeat a trick. Get out of here, tutorial. I mean, Shingo's sucking ass here. This man didn't. He's not landed on his board once. He's not landed on his board once. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, bot. Did he land something? He didn't even land anything. Ollie 360. You can do an Ollie 360, can't you?
You sigh and place the license on your desk, since this plastic version is only a keepsake. The official version of your license has already been scanned and uploaded into your Mi chip, a bit of personal tablet technology embedded in the underside of your wrist. Not too long ago, people used paper slips to pay for things and little, plastic devices as phones, but that was before all communication, identification, entertainment, and banking functions became standard in Mi chips. Each Mi chip comes fully customizable, with robotic personality programming that adapts to your habits and desires. There are 3 standard templates available for the robotic personality, so you decided to go with the USI and place the license on your desk since this plastic version is only a keepsake. The official version of your license has already been scanned and uploaded into your Mi chip, a bit of personal tablet technology embedded in the underside of your wrist. Not too long ago, people used paper slips to pay for things and little, plastic
Alright, so, I kind of like haven't pasted too much, but chips inside you to pay for everything, huh? Wow. Doesn't that sound pretty scary, close to reality already? It's pretty much right there. We're right at that point. People are already embedding chips to do this. This is already a thing. But I don't want to be GPSed everywhere around the world. Like, no one will be able to hide or be off the grid. When that day comes, oh boy. So, polite butler, a sassy diva, or a supportive caretaker. You know, Dive, if you're here, you wanna choose our robotic personality for a chip? I'm surprised that there's only 3 options for this. There should be a lot more. Sassy diva. I like that. Yup. Here we go. And the name of Mi chip diva, Artha Whitney Halu Clarkson. Okay, let's create our own divaness. Come on. Diva, we ain't no pushover. We're tough. We're fast. What are those names? I don't know. Zachary, Sergey was having fun with this. We need something good, something spicy. Nah. Karen. Oh my god. Karen. Robot Karen. Karen. We got Diva Robot Karen. Diva Robot Karen. Here we go. Well, I've seen some of the text here. I love it. This damn music I have for the radio.
Kudos on the license, sugar. Mi chip diva robot Karen says inside your head, sounding snappy. All Mi chip functions are connected directly to your senses, so Diva Robot Karen floats in front of your eyes thanks to holographic imaging wired to your retinas. Only you are able to see Mi chip Diva Robot Karen, who appears as a drag queen wearing roller skates.
Oh,
You
swag.
best work that career, honey. Thanks, Diva Robot Karen, you say, smiling.
You best work that career. You got 2K in your pockets. You better get that money. I'll smack you silly. Yes, Diva Robot Karen. I'll work. Oh shit. It's here to stay.
You then take a moment to check your hero statistics by clicking on the Show Stats button located on the top of the screen. The choices you make throughout your career will be reflected in the statistics and levels listed here. You also know that, in turn, these stats and levels will significantly affect the course of your hero career. The choices you make will have very real consequences, so be sure to choose wisely.
Uh-oh. Be sure to choose wisely. Oh, I just wanted to put the robot in there. I was just like, you know what? Might as well. Oh, gotta follow Shingo. Shingo sucks at skate, so I don't know why I should follow him.
Diva Robot Karen, you say, move the Show Stats button to my home screen and... You all look insane, talking to those electronic voices in your heads, Grandma says from the doorway. That's why I simply refuse to have one of those machines implanted in me.
Yeah, Grandma,
It just
fight the
doesn't seem
technology.
right. I know how you feel about me chips, Gran, you say, turning towards her. And it's annoying because now that they've done away with landlines and cell phones, there's no way of getting in touch with you. Which is precisely how I like it, Grandma says. But look at you. A born sucker punch yo ugly ass hero. Well, this born hero had better get out there, you say, shaking off your nerves. This
Damn
career
name.
isn't going to start itself. Wait, before you go. Grandma walks toward you, and you see that she holds an envelope in her hands. Your stomach drops.
My stomach drops. You see, that's what I was thinking also. It's not very, like, superhero. Put it on an epic radio station. It kind of sounded like hero music, but then it totally changed. I don't know if this is the vibe I want to put for a hero story. I mean, a hero story. It just doesn't work. I don't know. I mean, is it working for y'all? Well, another song's playing, so I guess we're going with it. Oh, damn it. Skipped it, but I still have the text, so it's okay. Can I go back on that? No. I'm the boss. Very, very true. Very true indeed. You know what? I see a Afro beats. Something went wrong. Come on, you can't play this. Nah. Nah, this is too chill. We need something a little bit of beat, chill pop. Metal with meditating, some metal meditation. I should try that out actually. I took a meditation class back when I was in college. I don't know why I stopped using those techniques, honestly. What is this? Next. Wait, Di, was he about that life? if you want to know, it's USB Slave by Nova. Honestly, I wish I knew. This is a Pretzel Rocks. I have a whole set of different stations that you know, copyright, you know, DMCA can't attack me. So it's all groovy. It's all good here. So yeah, I think we'll keep this, keep it chill. All right. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all didn't hear the last text, so I have that saved. Here we go.
It's such a big day, Grandma says, her eyes on the floor. They'd want to be here so badly. Your jaw goes tight, you know exactly what Grandma wants you to do. While the Devoid may not allow its prisoners to have any visitors, it does permit them to receive letters. So for years you wrote to your parents, telling them everything about your life. You thought writing those letters would make you feel better, but it only made you feel worse. Because the Devoid doesn't allow its prisoners to write any letters back.
The Devoid, that's what it's called.
It's been years since you've written anything. Grandma looks up at you, and your heart feels like it might break.
And I'm sorry, you say, but I know how I feel about this, Gran. You don't write letters to your parents anymore because it's too painful. Are we recording some vids? That's all cool. You know, you do you. Actually, what time do you stream? Because I do see you on, but like every time I'm like usually like about to go to work, or like it's just like pretty much like too early for me. I'm like not up yet. So if you are streaming, or if you have like a video going on for like a YouTube or something, yeah, like let me know. Definitely love to watch it out. But yeah, catch you around. Love you too. Thank you for stopping on by. But it is too painful. I'm angry that my parents had to abandon me. I need to learn how to live without them. I don't know what to say. Oh, 8:30 p.m. evening? So yeah. Give me a link. Okay. 8 p.m. You could be on the other side of the world also, so that could be a thing. So it might be 8 a.m. for me then. Oh shit, if that's the case. And I'm just assuming if I go to your channel, I'll find your YouTube link there. So definitely it's going to be 8 a.m. for me then, if that's the case. Yeah. I usually wake up like a little bit later than that. But it's like, what, it's 4 a.m. here now? I'm probably staying for like one more hour. Try to get some early sleep, but I'll try to catch you if I can. For sure. Yeah, don't let me set up an alarm here. I totally forgot about that. 8 a.m. I'll probably catch you around 11 p.m. if you're playing for like 3 hours. Probably 10 p.m. Ooh, thank you. Let me just put that on my tab here. Devour, oh shit. Okay, so back in the day, I used to do very well with horror. Now I can't do it anymore. It's not like I get tired or bored of it, it's just I hate people seeing me get scared for something dumb. And then like my self-confidence like goes down. I'm just like, damn it, I'm such a wuss. Alright, so I put the alarms around 10:30. Hopefully I catch part of the stream. And I have a video up once I'm done with streaming myself. Oh, makes it not scary. Oh, okay, okay. I should wait a minute. There we go. Subscribe to you too. Oh, this is part 4. So you want me to watch start from part 1, or is there like a reason why it's at part 4? I mean, I want to watch it all through, but I just want to know if like part 4 is like you want to show me like some YouTube editing, like specifically there. Oh, but what I have to say about this, I want to say that I'm angry, I'm mad. How could they abandon me? Those bastards. Oh, jump scares. See, yeah, I can't do jump scares anymore. Alright, cool, cool. Now, I definitely have to pop them in later, but Devour, I've never really heard of that. Is that let me look at this a little bit.
Speak English. Speak English. Speak English.
Oh, it's like Phasmophobia, like a four-player like horror co-op game. Oh, okay, all right. I'm definitely down for this later.
You spent years hoping that your parents would somehow find a way back to you, but after all that wasted effort, you finally accepted the truth. No one ever escapes a
that's
life
pretty
sentence
cool.
in the devoid.
Okay, I like that.
Your parents always found a way to beat the odds in the past, but this time they failed you. All right, Davis, Grandma says, fighting to keep her face even. Now listen to me, please be careful out there. Lord knows I won't be able to sleep
This is
until
our
you're
grandma
home.
caring for us.
I will, Gran. I promise. Then off you go, she says, drumming up a smile. And do try to kick some butt, yes?
Yeah, Gran, I'm gonna kick all the butts. All of them shall die. Total murderer. Grandma's not gonna be very proud of me at the end of this journey, I can tell. But that's okay though. As long as we get Judge Victon, you know, revenge for my parents.
Ready to go, you step up on your Windows 14-story
Shit.
ledge and look out over the grandeur of Millennia City. One of the advantages of living in the eastern fringes is the spectacular view of MC's iconic skyline. You take a deep breath, letting the energy of the city run through you. Standing on this precipice, you can't help but wonder what kind of hero you will become. And will you be able to survive long enough to achieve the legend status you crave? The choice is up to you, you think to yourself,
What
right
the
before
hell?
you jump off the ledge.
Will I be able to survive long enough? Look at this game tell me I want to fail already. Sad. No faith in me. Well, that's okay. I want to show the bot Jenny what's good. So here we go.
Chapter 3, The Lower Case. You free fall to the streets below, dropping 10 stories, before you tense your muscles and feel your flight powers kick in. You allow yourself one joy right up into a bank of clouds before swooping back down toward the cover of the skyline. Having your hero license makes flying legal, but you still don't need to start your career with an unregistered flying ticket. So you cruise low against the buildings toward the heart of the city, toward downtown MC.
Really?
Every time you use your powers, your power level
Really?
lowers. Different power uses exert different costs. For example, this kind of normal flying only lowers your power by 2. It's important to keep an eye on your power level as you begin to enter battles, but right now you're strong at 98.
I thought I used some of my power already to ram Snake Boy. I remember this clearly. It said 98 before, so I guess we didn't use it. Alright, we got lucky there. I'll take that W. I'm just saying right now, we found the right station. This is it. This is it for Heroes Rise right here. Funky hero story.
Your flight from the eastern fringes takes you across the quaint brownstones of Rain Hill and through Valor Park. Pulling in closer to the high-end metal giants that mark downtown, you land on a ledge lined with silver statues of Greek gods and goddesses. One of the hardest parts of being a rookie hero is finding cases, a fact you're reminded of as a pink-clad heroine bothers some teenagers in a nearby alley and 3 metal sentries thunder through the sky above you. Even if you are lucky enough to stumble upon a decent case, you'll still have to beat out dozens of other aspiring heroes to accomplish the mission and get the credit.
What? Forget them.
So
We
how are
got
you
it.
going to find your very first legitimate hero opportunity?
We're soloists. We don't need to worry about the other folks. What? Hey, this King with the Pokecatch. Patrol the streets, search the hero classifieds, talk to my Why am I talking to my witness protection? Come on, get out of here. Ginny Woo? Is Ginny Woo trustworthy? Damn, this is actually a weird choice here. I think I'll be smart about it and search the classifieds. Let's get a Diva Robot Karen here. Check out what's... Oh, a lot more text. Check out what's what.
You hold your arm up and press a button on your metal wristband, popping open a panel to reveal your embedded meat chip. You can't imagine what life was like before humans merged with their tablets. Diva Robot Karen does so much for you.
Oh, King Charles,
Hell,
congrats.
most days she even feels like your best friend. You also have your meat chip to thank for your powers, since the current accepted powered origin theory is that advanced technology paved the way for powered abilities. This theory suggests that once humans integrated with tablet technology, these tablets began to cover many basic functions, like memory and navigation, for example. Once adjusted to this technological enhancement, the human body was able to evolve and unlock new potential in the form of powered abilities. These powers then began to solve pressing global problems, since humans could now do things like generate natural resources and survive in harsher conditions. It seems that the early 21st century technological boom laid the groundwork for the 22nd century powered boom, which has once again caused the world to change in startling and exciting ways. However, despite the meat chip's ceaseless wonders, you currently just need it to search the internet. Diva Robot Karen,
Come
you
on
say,
now, let's might
open
as
the
well
Hero
make a massage my
Classifieds app.
feet.
Sure thing, Sugar Plum, meat chip Diva Robot, Karen echoes in your ear. Pick a winner, you hear? As the listings suddenly appear holographically in front of your face, you begin to look for a case that might be suitable. You want your first impression to be a good one, so you open the most prominently featured ad on the homepage.
Ooh, okay. Checking out the internet with our meat chip here. I saw 150K. We definitely need that money, so let's hear what Karen got to say. Karen.
You smile as you start to read, because the case has been sponsored by Rexford Schillers, MC's wealthiest playboy. His family had a major stake in the construction of the Big Sur fusion plant that now powers all of Western America. Turns out Rexford recently held a charity gala at his townhouse for the Powered Orphan Fund. Naturally, it was the must-attend event of the social season, especially since the theme was a powered masquerade ball. The party was a smashing success, but the next day Rexford woke up to find one of his most prized possessions had been stolen. A party guest managed to get past the considerable security measures and steal a valuable Angelino artifact, the Gravitas, a mysterious rod rumored to have hidden powers. What little is known about the Gravitas makes it one of a kind, highly valuable, and potentially dangerous. The police are looking into the theft, but Rexford wants the artifact back so badly that he has opened the case up to any powered hero, with a reward of $150,000.
Gotcha. That sounds like our money. You nearly choke. Of course. Oh, gotta load up the bot again. So it seems like there's a lot of vigilantes out around and no one's getting arrested for it, of course. Oh, wait a minute, is this the... Yep.
You nearly choke. That's a lot of money. With such a large reward at stake, along with inevitable media coverage surrounding the high-profile case, you know the competition on this one is going to be fierce. You check the page views on the listing, and of course it has already been visited thousands of times. Still, you promised yourself you'd go big or go home.
There you go. Go
This
big,
would
go
certainly
home.
qualify as going big. Though the real reason you want to take this case is because...
LMAO. Look at this. You thought, option number 4, weak. I want to show the police that I can do their job better than them any day of the week. Well, what are we trying to prove with the police? Come on. We're trying to get my name out there. We need to get famous. And the money also, but more the fame. So stack that up.
This can help launch you into at least D-list fame in MC, a solid place to start your climb. Unfortunately, the only clue available on this case is a photo of the suspected thief, who was an unnamed +1 guest at the gala. The photo features a man dressed in an expensive suit and wearing a mask themed after regalia, a very flamboyant hero/rock star. To match his emerald-encrusted mask, the thief's suit is lined with green piping and his fingertips are painted blue. The photo isn't a whole lot to go on, so you start to wonder what kind of. But then a thought hits you so hard, you almost fall off of the ledge.
Really? I fall off the bench, I fall off the ledge. Damn. I'm falling everywhere. The thief's painted fingertips. This detail may have been your one shot at solving this case before anyone else. Do you remember what color the thief's fingertips were painted? What? Shit. It was painted blue. There we go. You see, you thought I forgot. You guys, you thought I thought. Nope. I remembered. Got that big brain. It was painted blue. Yeah, that's right. It was painted blue. Alright, so I do gotta pay a little bit more attention because that was almost a slip up.
That's right, his fingertips were blue.
Yeah.
This is a very important detail that no one else is bound to know the significance behind. MC's government requires that large-scale building projects designate a portion of their budget to powered arts spending. Since Grandma has a particularly green thumb, she sometimes cultivates unique flowers, commissioned by emerging property owners.
Damn,
One of Grandma's biggest sales
me out
was a
once
species
again.
of crossbred orchids that sing classic operas.
Yeah.
It took Grandma years to achieve this horticultural miracle, but there was one flaw in the design. If you touch one of these orchids, it turns your fingertips a different color, depending on the opera it was trained to sing. Grandma sold these orchids exclusively to one downtown high-rise building. This means that if the thief's fingertips were painted blue from Grandma's orchids, you know exactly where he lives, since only the penthouse apartment got the blue Carmen orchids. Other people might think this kind of case break is too good to be true, but you know better, it's fate. Still, this hunch is a bit of a long shot, so you try to keep your hopes from rising too much.
Nah,
You leap
it's
off
it.
the
Go
roof
full
in the
in.
direction
You're
of the
going
blue
full
orchid
in.
penthouse, excitement coursing through your veins. This is a very big case. How do you feel about taking it on?
How do I feel about taking on that bench? Not too well. Not too well at all. King, you didn't see anything. I didn't goof that up. Okay. Okay. This is dumb. I should have done this by now. Like this challenge should be it should be over by now. Okay. Nope. It's not over. It's not over yet. It's not over. Alright. So how do I feel about this case? This case is a bit much for my first night, but I'm going to try to rise to the occasion. This is the perfect case for me to start with. This case is way too easy. I can't wait to move on to much bigger and badder stuff. Oh wow. Look at this dude. Nah, it's the perfect one. It's bait. This case has a lot of money and publicity attached. While the other emerging heroes might not be ready to handle it on their first night out, you certainly are. With what proof? What proof do we have that we can handle this? Don't lie to yourself now.
The Orchid apartment is in central downtown, so your flight over will be super short. It's also good this thief can afford a penthouse because it will be pretty easy for you to access by flight. Your first priority is finding the gravitas, but catching the thief would be an added bonus. What's the best way to approach the entry?
I'm sorry, like, lost my damn mind here. Yo, this man's rocking a T-Mobile. Bro, what is up with this sidekick from T-Mobile of all places? Oh my lord. Back in the day. So we're gonna either hover near the windows to see if anyone's home, or break into the apartment and try to find the gravitas inside. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, King. Yeah. We're just busting on in. Let's go. So we're getting right up on here, jumping on in. Let's see what happens.
As the ritzy high-rise comes into view, you can already see Grandma's blue orchids on the balcony. You relax your muscles and slow your pace as you approach the building, which proves difficult as adrenaline pulses through your veins. You drop down onto the balcony, trying to keep out of sight. A building like this is bound to have anti-powered security measures, so you had better act quickly. This is a pretty risky move, considering that if the gravitas isn't here and you get caught, you'll look like a thief yourself. Keeping control of your breathing, you creep up to the locked door of the balcony. You put your hand on the handle and concentrate, causing a small crackle of energy to ripple through your forearm and down through your fingers.
Damn.
As the orange energy trickles into the handle, you feel it start to melt away. The door then pushes open, triggering a very loud alarm.
And there's an alarm,
Slugger,
of course.
you curse, praying that you really are right about this hunch. Though as you step into the apartment, all doubts are squashed as you see the man from the case photo, blue fingertips and all, running across the apartment to escape. He currently looks far less regal and far more menacing, with overgrown stubble and long, greasy hair.
Oh
You
shit.
immediately launch after him,
All right, King.
blood pounding in your ears.
Made a good choice here. We got him right here. Let's get it. What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, Davis. I mean, the last honored, honest bastard. Oh my god, why? Why would I do that? Alright.
You run after the thief as he moves deeper into the lavishly decorated apartment. You're a bit confused. Shouldn't he be going for the front door? And why isn't he trying to slow you down? But as the thief disappears into the master bedroom suite, you get your first answer as something slams into the side of your head, hard.
Ooh.
You hit the
Ooh.
nearest wall before crashing to the ground, holding your arms up to guard your face from something sharp stabbing at you. Knowing your health level is decreasing, how do you defend yourself?
Alright, so throw up an energy shield or let out an energy pulse. Well, we're already on the offense, so we might as well push back whoever's trying to attack us. Because we got mollywopped. And that's bullshit, because what's our last name here? Does it show it? Does it show it? Oh wait, next. It doesn't show it. Sucker Punch your ugly ass. It's the family last name. I got Sucker Punch? Come on now. I'm disrespecting the family name. SMH. Alright, so we're gonna let out that energy pulse. Panic, you close your eyes and let out a low level energy pulse. You hear an awful screech noise, and in the feel of stabbing stopped. You spring to your feet. Back in the fight, baby. Here we go. What these bastards got on me? Nothing. What these bastards got on me?
Sprawled out on the floor before you is a massive, stunned bird that looks like a mix between a parrot and a pterodactyl, with colorful feathers jutting out of its raw, pink
The
skin.
fuck?
You read about some
this some
geneticists toying
furry
around
stuff?
with dinosaur DNA a couple years back, but the government shut them down after a T-rabbit got loose and killed a little girl.
Pause. Pause. Hold up. That line right here, this highlighted phrase right here. What? Okay. Okay, I guess even in the future where humans have superpowers, we don't learn our lessons about fucking Jurassic Park. Alright, let's continue this bot speaking madness here.
All the dino hybrids are supposed to be extinct, but it looks like this thief collects all kinds of illegal oddities. Leaving the turret behind and regaining your focus, you head into the master suite to confront the thief. And as you do, your question about his escape plan is suddenly answered. The thief didn't head for the front door because he's got a teleportation unit in his bedroom.
And that's a thing in this place, okay? I mean, they're already doing dinosaur DNA experimentation here, so teleportation is not too far off, I guess. Jeez. We're in for a time.
Personal teleportation units were supposed to be the next wave of the transportation future, but the automotive industry piled millions of dollars into research that revealed the potential cancer risks of atomic fission. So the government had to ban the sale of the units, putting everyone back into planes, trains, and automobiles. This thief doesn't seem to care about potential carcinogens, however, since he is already inside the unit and programming the machine's teleportation course. Without hesitation, you point your hands at the console and let an energy burst rip into the controls. The thief screams and jumps from the smoking unit. Furious, he looks up at you and snarls, "That was a very big mistake, rookie." You can barely hear him over the alarm blaring in your ears. You know it's only going to be minutes before the police show up, so you've got to act fast. The thief seems to be thinking the same thing as he jumps to his feet and pulls something out of his belt. What's your best move?
Alright, so this bastard laughs at me, and I don't want him to get away. So I don't care if I have to, like, hurt him very badly, but he can't get away with disrespecting me, so... Let's see the options here. Stun the thief with a focus energy blast. Fly and physically attack the thief before he can act. Use an energy crackle to disarm the thief. Fill up an energy shield to discern the nature of the thief's weapon. Let loose a powerful energy barrage. Who cares if the thief survives? They attack. ? 15. This seems like our best chance, but let's see what we got going on here with our stats. So 86. We'll have 71 left if we use the energy barrage. We got 95 health, so I think we can take a little bit of action. So our offensive 62, so we have to attack. We can't use any defense. We're gonna lose it. And we don't care about his life because lawless, so I think it'll be in our favor. I think we might have to do the energy barrage. We can't let him get away. I won't let him get away. But we could do this though. But I think that we're not fast enough. That's the thing. We're not fast. But we do have good blast, but we're not good. We're good with range. I guess it doesn't tell us if we're range or no. Shit. Alright, forget it. Let's do it. I think something bad happened here. I'll just read it myself. You close your eyes and let a massive surge of energy build throughout your entire body. Once you feel you're about to burst, you release a powerful barrage towards your thief, but he unleashes an oversized red-hot sword that slices through your attack with ease. I wasted all that energy. With cats. I wasted energy. It was bad. Looks like he has a high-tech energy disruptor blade. What kind of bullshit is this? The thief launches at you and takes a swipe with the blade. An attack you nearly dodge. He has now come near a close range attack. Oh, he's come near enough that a close range attack should take him down. Okay. You want to punch the F out of him. Yeah, let's do it. Knowing that thieves' blades can block your energy attacks, you swift to your physical attacks. Smart move. Yeah. You hold your fist and hover a few feet off the ground, beginning to spin quickly. A move we like to call Fist of Fury. You immediately barrage the thief with a series of spinning punches, knocking down the sword and out of his hand and sending him reeling across the room. Oh wow, alright. In business. Let's get this going. Uh-oh. Give me a second, gotta load this baby up once again.
Just as you have the thief disabled, you hear the wail of police sirens from the streets below. Slugger, you curse, knowing you're almost out of time. You still aren't sure if the Gravitas is even here in the apartment. You consider your options. You could wait for the police, then work with them to locate the Gravitas.
Work with them?
This would garner some goodwill with the MCPD, but it also might compromise your access to Schiller's reward. Or you could interrogate the thief before the police arrive and try to find the Gravitas on your own, taking all the reward and credit for yourself.
There we go.
But if you do this, you'd definitely be pissing off the MCPD. What are you going to do? Better decide quickly. Though for you, there's really no decision to make at all. You've chosen to break the law too many times today to be able to work safely with the police.
It seems like the game paid attention to that. LMAO. Well, yeah, screw the police. We're on our own. It's not right there, criminal scum. They ain't touching me. Can't stop me.
Tell me where the gravitas is. You stand over the now defenseless thief, allowing orange energy to crackle across your fingertips. Alright,
Yeah.
alright, the thief starts. The gravitas is in the safe in the YRGHHH. The thief knows that you don't have time to check the apartment before the police arrive, so you need to make sure he's telling the truth. Which is why you fired a thin energy beam directly through his thigh. Do not lie to me, you growl.
Okay, so I definitely didn't get all that. You growl.
Do not lie to me, you growl. Slugger. Okay,
Or just
the
like,
thief shouts,
right in
writhing
the
on the
thigh.
floor. I was hired to steal the gravitas. I'm tracker. I have the power to discover the location of anything on the planet, so finding and stealing things is.
Hold up. Oh. This man's power right here. Oh no, I shot a beam through his thigh, not his spine. Can we... I have the power to discover the location of anything on the planet, so finding and stealing things is... This man should be going to jail instantly. This man literally makes Waldo piss his pants. Kind of shit here.
Stop stalling.
Shit.
Who hired you? You cut him off, hearing the police already banging on the front door.
Damn it, here they come.
Oh no, no way. That is one bad dude. He will kill me for sure if I dash. But another energy crackle from you is enough to convince Tracker that you'd be able to give his employer a run for his money. Alright, it was Smither, he screams. I forked the gravitas over to him right away. But that's all I know, I swear. You freeze, because you know exactly who Smither is. And hearing that he's involved is not good news.
Not good news. We need superhero war crimes. Already trying to be like the boys here. Alright, here we go.
As the front door comes crashing down, you knock Tracker out with one swift punch. You then pull out a small card that reads "The Last Honest Bastard." Even though you don't want to work with the police, they should still know the name of the hero who helped them on this case. You drop the card on Tracker and run for the window, bursting outside just as the police come swarming into the bedroom.
Alright, nice. And the next chapter, Smither, Vice, and everything splice. That sounds okay. Chapter 4. You know what? I want to stop it here. It's almost been 2 hours. It's almost 5 a.m. I want to LOL try to go to sleep early to go to work. But this was a pretty interesting stream. I had a very chill time. Thank you, King and Dami, for dropping on it and making things quite enjoyable. No, but for real though, actually kind of like doing this AI reading here with this Choose Your Own Adventure stories. Very relaxing. I'm not too sure about playing the game at the same time, but I was getting way too into the story over here. Either I have to find games that like I can just play mindlessly, or I'll just have to have this up instead, the text. But for real though, thank you all for dropping on in. I want to pop on out of here, and I'll see y'all later or I guess either tomorrow or later today. Peace out.